What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? 392 Blurred Lines coming back at you with part number 2 of the last video that we posted, which was dealing with Cordoba time. We were in the process of getting ready to put on some air shocks. And I did put them on that evening, but because of time, the video became so lengthy, I thought that I better shorten it up a little bit. So, this is the first time coming to the channel. Welcome to the channel. And we're going to jump right on into this, right where we left off. Finding trouble after trouble after trouble. It just seemed like it never stopped. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to show you what we got going on with the old school Chrysler Cordoba. So stick with me and let's get to the end of this. Peace out. These are from Rock Auto. Rock Auto. And they usually do send me the right stuff. So I'm going to just anticipate that these are right. I hope they're right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Monroe's. All right, let's see what we got here. Got a lot of bubble wrap. A lot of that. Little box. That's an awful little box for a set of air shocks. Now, come on, can I get some luck? Can I get a little bit of luck? That is an awful. Small box for 2 air shocks along with some air lines. There's 2 in there. There is 2 in there. Okay. Oh, so far so good. Okay, there's one. My luck won't be airlines, because I don't live off luck. There's 2. Is there anything else in this box? Oh, there's something down in there. Whoa, would you look at there? They didn't forget to put that in the box. Oh boy, I might be able to get these on. I just might be able to get these on. Wouldn't take me very long either. What else is in this box? Something else in there. The bottom. All right. Do I want to? Do I feel like it? Nope. Should I? Yeah. I really don't feel like it. It's starting to get dark. But I'm inside a building, it's warm. And there's nothing stopping me other than the fact I need to jack this thing up. Jack's in the trunk. I did all that. I put all that stuff in there to do this. So let's do it. Let's do it. Get it over with. I wish I hadn't started by the time I'm done. These installation kits, they're pretty simple. They're pretty simple. I should be able to get these put on within an hour. 45 minutes tops. Tops. Put the shocks on. Oh, okay. I've looked at the instructions. I got this. Everything's there. Let's do it. All right, stick with me. We're gonna knock this out real quick. All right? Peace out. All right, people. Check this out. I hadn't started recording yet, and I've been up under this car fighting with this stuff. I finally got one. Out, and we working on. We got one hanging, but I had to get some longer bolts because the bolts that I had were too short for the bottom. So I got some longer bolts. I'm just gonna make sure these fit now, and we're gonna get down here and see if they fit. But I hadn't done any videoing up under here. Oh, it was a job. It was a job trying to get up there, trying to get up in there. Look at the grease. Trying to get up in there to get to them bolts. But we got one hanging right here. I had to. The light might be affecting your vision. This right here, this section here. Let me see if I can get you right here. Okay. It's hard to see. Okay, right here. Yeah, right here. I had to get a longer bolt to go in through here because it wasn't going all the way through to the back of my shock. So that's what I've been working on, trying to get the right stuff to get this mess hooked up. But I think we got it now. But so let's see if this bolt's gonna fit. That's the next thing. Is it gonna fit? Well, yes, it is. So that's gonna fit. We're gonna put this washer on the back side. I should actually have a bigger one. You know what? Actually, I am gonna get a bigger one and put on there because I want the washer to cover up this whole diameter as it slides onto this piece here. As you can see, if you can see, hard to hold this camera and work up under a car. But that's what I'm working with right now, people. So we're gonna get that taken care of and try to get the other side done. Other side, he's still over there hanging. I don't even see it in the camera. But he over there, he up there. He over there hanging. But we trying to get the ride right. Get all of our ride, our suspension, all that taken care of. And then there's other things that I want to do. But first thing is first, got to get the mechanicals right. Got to get everything right. I had put a set of shocks on this a while back when I first got it. Actually, not only that, but I put brand new leaf springs on it. I put 2 brand new leaf springs on it because the ones that were on it, they were bad. And so I put these new leaf springs on here and it got it sitting proper, but I need air shocks on here to carry the load. You know, when I fill up my gas tank, I don't want to see it sag. You know, when I take a curve, if I'm going around a curve pretty good speed, I want that baby to go around that curve level. I don't want it to dip on one side because of weight shifting or nothing like that. I want that baby to go around level. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get this thing right. But I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't. Give me another washer such as that. That's the one I'm looking for right there. All right, got a washer. That's the one I'm looking for. So let me see if I can maneuver this camera. Let you guys see what I got going on here. I don't know if I can. I can just sit it here and you can see what I'm doing here. All right. Yeah, that is big enough to take up the diameter of the back of that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna want one in the front too. So we're gonna put him up here like so. We're gonna slide him on there like so. We're gonna put another one on the face of this, just like so. And I think I am gonna put a lock washer on that. Like so. Okay. Squeeze that too much. Yep, that's tight enough. Tight enough. All right, so we got one hung. It's all tight up there, tight here. Now we got to get the other side loose. That's a job, people. That last one was that was a bear. I hope this one is nothing more than a little cub, because that was a full-grown bear, that last one I was fighting with. So we'll go ahead and see if we can get the other one loose and go from there. I'm gonna see if I can't leave this camera going and you can see exactly what I'm going through getting this loose. Maybe this other one won't be as bad. We'll find out. All right, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take this one loose right here. I found out the easiest way. Take that loose last time and use a rubber mallet. But this time, let me see, where's my other wrench at? See, look, I came down here and forgot a wrench. Oh, goodness gracious, that's the worst. All right. Okay, this here. See if we can put him in a place where he's gonna grab hold and keep from rotating. Okay, let that ride out. All right, rubber mallet. See what we got going on here. Like for that tire to bend off out of my way, but there we go. He come loose pretty easy. He wasn't like that other side. The other side was pretty rough. This one come loose pretty decent like. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. Probably because I put some WD-40 on it before I got started. That's probably why this one come loose a lot easier than the other side. As you can see, he is a little juiced up. I did put some WD-40 on him. I learned from that last one, trying to take it out. Don't take me long to do something. Do it a different way. All right, now, boy, I am getting dirty today. All right, slide him down here. Maybe you can see what we're about to do up top. If you notice, if you look at this here, and I see I put some shocks on this a while back. I put some shocks on it. I ordered these shocks, and the shocks that I ended up ordering, they were not long enough. And being one that works in a machine shop, I said, well, I can handle that. I can fix that. So I made these brackets, and the brackets I made, we're losing lightage. Losing a little lightage. The brackets that I ended up making were these brackets up here, and I'm going to show you one of them. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you one right now. You see that bracket? You see that bracket I made to get the shock to be a little longer so that it would reach? Because I didn't want to send them back. I said, I'm going to make them work. And they worked. But it wasn't what I wanted. I wanted air shocks. And that's why these things are coming off now. Because they're not what I wanted. Ouch. Ooh, that tickled. All right. Let's see if we can't make this happen. I probably should have sprayed a little WD-40 up on that while I was up on there earlier, but I didn't. I guess I'll do it now and let the stuff drip all over me. No better time like the present. Getting all in my face. All right. Okay, let's see what we can make happen, if anything at all. Okay, I know that I'm gonna need the cheater bar, and maybe that wrench will be sufficing. I don't know. We're gonna find out. All right, let's see. Put him up here. Maybe. Ah, goodness gracious. See, if I was at home, I'd have the right tooling to do this job correctly. Dirt falling off down in eye holes and everything else. Okay, let's try something different here. I know this isn't gonna reach because the bolt is too long. I don't have a, or do I? I don't think I have a deep socket. Let me double check. I don't think I do, but I'll look. Of course not. Why would I? Why would I? That'd be too much like easy. So I guess we're gonna do it the hard way. The way I did it last time. Okay. Put him up here. Put him up there like so. He don't feel like he wants to fit right. Let's see what we got here. wrench up on top. Hopefully it'll find a place to rest until it comes loose. Probably not, though. That'd be too much like right if it did that. Okay, sit there for a second. Let me try. Turn a little bit more. I need to move this jack out of my way. I can get more swing on this thing. Once again, that'd be too much like right. But I might have to, because he is definitely in my way. A couple clicks. All right, we need you to sit right there. That's where I want you to sit. Stay right there. No move. No, you can't go through the floor. There we go. Y'all see this Mickey Mouse work going on right here? All right. We're getting a little bit easier. Let's see, maybe I can do it now without the cheater part. I don't want to scrape my wrist or anything else on this if something slips. Because we got some jagged metal up in here. That floor is solid. Okay. Let's see if we can take this down. Ooh, that could have proved a bit fatal. All right. Take him down. Now, I should be able to get both of these on here. Some of that double action, maybe. Just maybe. Okay. Maybe not. Or maybe I can hold this one and turn the big one. Don't know. Maybe. Still don't really have a whole lot of bite on it. Oh, well, he's trying to catch me in the skull, ain't he? All right, y'all still with me? See, this is some nonsense. Some straight up nonsense. Ooh, glory. Ooh, see, that's a sharp piece of metal right there. Boy, he'll cut you real good if you ain't careful. I must surely try to be careful around him. It might be. Oh, I can't loosen it with the hand yet, fingers yet. Still trying to work through the rust and the dirt. It's close though. All right, we getting somewhere. We getting somewhere. All right, let's take this Mickey Mouse junk out of here. Oh, y'all about to see my beautiful bracketry. Oh yeah. That's a beautiful thing. Oh, oh boy. Whew. Man. Some people say, man, I wouldn't be working on that old junk. You're right. You wouldn't be. That's why I am. 'Cause you wouldn't. I'm gonna show y'all some beautiful back bracketry. Say, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Brother in here getting dirty. Would you look at this? Hey, it's all good. Just take a look at this. See, we had to make something happen back in the day. That was to get that length that I needed. And you know, I was a little bit worried about the ordering of those air shocks. Reason being, because they didn't sell an air shock for a 79 Cordoba. I was like, well, I know what they do sell one for. They sold them for the 69 Chargers. They sold them for the 68s and so forth. And I knew it couldn't be that much difference in the way these were made. So I said, well, I'm gonna order one for a 69. And that's exactly what I did, 69 Charger. And that one I put on there fit perfectly fine. So we're gonna get this other one on there and we're gonna keep it moving. And if you like, I'll let you stick around, watch me struggle to get that on. No, it's not gonna be that bad because I'm putting new bolts in it. Not only new bolts, new nuts, new washers. And it's not gonna be like taking that off. But if anybody like to have these yellow shocks with the fancy homemade brackets, be sure to hit me up in the comments and send me the cost for the shipping. I'll ship them right to you. You can have them free of charge. Just let me know if you want them. Send me what it's gonna cost to ship them wherever you're at. And we'll send those babies right out, UPS, right out to you. And you'll get them in a few days. If you don't want them, don't worry about it. All right, this shouldn't take that long. All this debris that has fallen. You know what, matter of fact, I gotta take this stud out. I gotta take this out to put a longer one in because it's not long enough. It wasn't long enough for the the last one. And if it wasn't long enough for the last one, it ain't gonna be long enough for this one. See what I mean? Not long enough. So we're gonna put new bolts in there as well. I don't know if you saw that or not, I couldn't see. But we're gonna put some new bolts in that as well. And we're gonna keep it moving. See if I can drop some more stuff down in my eye from beating on this. Stick him like so. Put the long. Okay. All right. Turn him around like so. Nice size washer on the back of that. Like so. Can't really see it, but I can't see it from where I'm sitting. You can probably see it pretty good. I can't see it. Okay, he's up there. Let's pull him down. Maybe. This washer here, I'll put a lock washer on it as well. And then that. Okay. Let's tighten her down. Let's tighten her down. About the same as the other one. I'm gonna go extremely tight with it. It's got a lock washer on it. It's not gonna back out. Okay. Let's see if we can do this again here. Stay right where you at. You're doing right. You're doing real good. You're doing good. Good enough. Maybe. I guess not. Call that good. All right. Okay. Now, The hard job is done. Now all we got to do is hook up the lines, which is a pretty simple thing. Hook up those lines, and we should be doing real good. But I think that that come out pretty decent. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. That come out pretty decent. So we're gonna situate these lights a little bit different place, so that we can get these lines hooked up. And as I always say, we're gonna just keep it moving. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm going to run the line over the top of the gas tank. That's how I've always ran mine, over the top of the gas tank. And being 79, I think I'm gonna run the, oh, I don't see a spot. I might have to drill a hole, but I was looking at putting it behind the license plate. That's normally where we put them, but I may be able to put it in a hole under the bumper. I don't see a spot under the bumper either. Wow. There's a spot right there I guess I could use, but I'd rather have a spot under the bumper. Under the bumper in this area somewhere, but there's nothing there. So it looks like that's plastic. There's really no place, no hole. Man, that's where I want it to go, right there behind the license plate. But since there's no that's plastic. You know what? I could drill a hole in that. I could drill a hole in that and bring it right there. That's the best place for them. Got air shocks behind the license plate. If you have the old school rides where you can flip that license plate up and get to that air valve. But we're gonna run this line over the top of this this tank, this fuel tank, and go from there. Let me see here. I will take another gander. Just a gander. I'll take a gander at the schematic, just to say that I looked at it again. Right there. Okay. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Simple enough. Okay. Done this before. I ain't new to this. Okay, so we need to cut a couple of lines coming from each shock to the T fitting, and then branch off from there. So I got a Stanley knife in here. Wow. Really? Yeah, I got one. I thought I did. I wasn't too sure, but I guess it's dark in here. Man, it is what it is, people. So I wanted to bring the ring light, but I forgot it. so you see what I'm working with. So y'all bear with me, best you can. And we're gonna get through this together. Let me go over here and see what I got going on here. Over on this workbench. I'm gonna sit you down here for a hot minute. You might be on an angle, but you'll be all right. You'll be just fine. That means you can lay down, put your head on the pillow while you're watching TV. It's all right. All right. Let me see what we got going on here. Hope they gave me enough. Put one of these on. And you put one of these on. Oh well. All right, we're gonna put this one on this end, and we're gonna put this one on this end. Then we'll hook them onto the shocks, bring it out to the center, cut them. And then the remaining piece, that's what will go out up under the gas tank. Cool beans. Okay. Well, we're gonna get up under here, show you guys what's going on. We're gonna get this cut, get this done real quick so we can get up out of here. It's getting later. I don't know what time it is, but it's dark outside. So we're gonna get this done. All right. Take this off. So we're gonna take this. Take this, right up in there like so. Just like that. Tighten them down. Pushing in on the line, make sure he stays in there. Nice and tight. Okay, we're gonna take it and measure it at the center. That's approximately go right here. We're gonna cut that line. Cut that line, make sure I cut it nice and square. All right. Now, I'm gonna put one of these ends on here. Then we're gonna put a little O-ring on here. Hope y'all can see this. I know it's kind of dark, but I'm making it happen. Now, I'm gonna take one of these, this T, slide it in here. Make sure he's in. Slide it up on there. And tighten him down. So, okay, now we're gonna come from the other side. Take this other piece and we're gonna screw it over in the other side. Let me get over there. Show you what we got going on. Okay, take this valve loose. And the air come out of there. We're gonna take the other end that we already pre-assembled. Slide it up in there, hole. Make sure we slide them all the way in. Then we'll slide the nut up on there. Tighten them down. Take our T, measure across it, making sure we leave a little extra. We don't want it to be too tight. We want a little extra so that we have movement. I think that'll be sufficient about right there. And we're gonna cut that. Make sure we cut them nice and square. Okay. Now we're gonna put the nut on. Put our O-ring on. Take our T-fitting, slide it up inside there, make sure he's all the way in, take our nut, slide him up on there and snug him down. Nice and snug. So that gives you plenty enough play. You don't want it tight. Now, I'm gonna take this other side. Make sure you got a square end on it, which he does. Take another one of those nuts, put it on, along with the O-ring behind it. Slide him on there like so. Now we're gonna put him in the middle. But you know what? I think it would probably be a good idea if I went ahead and went across that tank with this line first. Nah, we can do it the other way. We get it. I'll put him on up in here like so. Make sure he's all the way in. Slide the nut up on there, up against that O-ring. And we're gonna tighten him down. Okay. Now it's just a matter of running this line up over the gas tank before we do the other end of it. So let's see if we can't make that happen. Now this is gonna act with this stiff wire. I should straighten it out a little bit before getting up under here. Knowing that I gotta go across the top. Of course, you know there's another thing I could do, which would make it easier. And that's to bring something across the top of this gas tank back down to here. I don't believe we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna give it a shot, just like it is. I think it should work just fine. As long as I feed it straight. And I'm gonna go down one of these seams. If you can see my hand down the seam of the gas tank, I'll try to keep it in the seam. You know what? Now that I'm thinking, I'm gonna use something different. I'm gonna do this smarter. I'm not gonna fight with this. I'm gonna use something different to do this. What I'm gonna use some of this little wire. It's like a little cable. And if it all works correctly, I'll be able to pull it through. First, I'm gonna feed this down through here because it's not gonna bend. It should go straight. It should go straight down the top of that tank without bending, without turning. All right, are we at the end? Yes. Let me show you what we got going on here. So now, where's that? Right there, you see that cable up there? That's the cable. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to hook this other end to the plastic, the holes, the tubing, then I'm gonna pull it over the top of the gas tank. Okay, so just hang out with me for another second. Let me hook this up right quick. I know that light is killing me, but this is what I'm working with, people. All right, be nice if I could just go right inside this. But since I can't, I will just take me some tape and I will wrap some tape around it to hold it and pull it through with the cable. Take this and we're going to put this on this wire. I'm going to wrap this. Make sure you wrap it good enough, you don't want it to come off. Okay, wrap him on there. And then we're gonna grab that and pull it through. Pull it right through. Help feed it a little bit so you put a whole lot of pressure on where you taped it. Straighten this out a little bit. Down through there. Okay. And there he is. Okay. There, that's nice right there. That's who we're working with. Got him up in there, tucked away. You know what? Actually, that probably wouldn't be a bad spot right there. That wouldn't be a bad spot. I just don't like having to. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see another spot now that I'm looking. Get to it. Plastic, isn't it? Is that all plastic? No, there is a piece of metal. There is some metal there that I would have the ability to go through. That's where I'm putting it. That's exactly where I'm putting it. Okay. So, I do believe I am done down here. Well, not really. Let me thread this up through here. up through here like so. Take him out at the license plate. All right, we done down here. We are done down here. Easy, easy. Somebody done fell asleep and fell over on the couch. Okay. Okay. Now, the last of the last is going to be Are you telling me that they forgot to give me a valve? They gave me valve stem. They didn't give me a valve. Are you serious? You gotta be kidding. They didn't even give me a valve. I tell you, let me look around before I say that they didn't give me a valve. But from the looks of it, they didn't give me a valve. Wow, that is really, really ridiculous. They didn't give me a valve. To screw this on to mount it. Wow. Special instructions. D, which is the valve. Totally ridiculous. All right. Yeah, some people, they would have went up. They'd have went up through the trunk and put it inside the trunk. Not me. That means you gotta open up your trunk when you want to put air in your shocks. That's ridiculous. But what is super ridiculous is that they didn't give me a valve. So, with that being said, I am dead in the water until I can get a valve. So I guess I call that a wrap. It just seems like it's been one of those days. It really seems like it has been one of those days where it just doesn't seem like nothing wanted to go right. I mean, nothing wanted to go right. Everything going to the left, everything. So, there's no need me looking back here for it. I know it's not here because it would have been in the package with all the other hardware, but I don't have a valve. So, I'll do a follow-up maybe tomorrow. Whenever I get a valve put on it, I'll do a follow-up with air shocks functioning correctly. That's pitiful. That really is pitiful. But I ain't mad about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get everything put away. Jack this thing up off these jack stands, set it down, put everything in the trunk, put all my tools away, and I'm out of here. I got to go. I don't even know what time it is. I know it's later than it was when I started. So, with all that being said, first time coming to the channel, be sure to give a comment. First time coming, welcome to the channel. I'm not gonna say like it if you didn't like it. I know one thing, we got some poor lighting. Look at this. But that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. We got through it. We got through the day, and we're gonna see another day. So we're gonna shut this thing down, and we're gonna come back at you with another video, and we're gonna keep it moving. 392 Blurred Lines coming at you. Peace out.